Last but not the least is creativity over conflict. Harville Hendrix is one of my teacher when it comes to this. I love listening to him and his wife, their interviews. I will share a method later on that I have adapted from Harville Hendrix. I did a little bit of tweak based from the book that Eli and I read, Conscious Loving. And that's the method or the framework that Eli and I use when we want to clear something again, aside from the diet exercise of expressing what you desire, fear, and love. This is another good framework that you can use to clear blockages, to clear misunderstanding with each other. As what Harville said here, conflict is an opportunity to learn more about your partner and yourself. It's a chance to create something new from that tension. Sometimes it's really important to also have those conflict within your relationship. When one person feels dissatisfied or unhappy, instead of attacking or fighting, that could be a good invitation that, okay, we're getting too stagnant here. There's an opportunity for us to evolve. There's an opportunity for us to grow. What can we do? How can we take advantage of this opportunity? How can we approach this from a team base instead of fighting against each other? How can we be a team and try to solve this problem together? Let me share this method that I really love. This part is really important for me, particularly when it comes to my growth journey. Because every time that I get triggered by Eli, I started seeing that as an opportunity like, oh, I get triggered. Therefore, there's something there that bothers me. There's something there that I have to look into. And it really amazed me that instead of reacting, I'm able to catch myself, pause, and do some internal check. I'm so surprised with the knowledge and learning that I actually get. So, how can we actually choose creativity over conflict? Again, conflict is a natural part of relationship, but the thing is how we handle it really determines whether it becomes a source of growth or division. As what I said, when I'm being triggered by Eli, when I react to those triggered, it really creates conflict. It makes us fight and just vice versa. But when I started, and it was not long ago, probably or late last year, when I started looking at those triggers, and instead of reacting, I just tried to pay attention and notice. And I was so surprised that, wow, I am triggered by this particular word because I remember my sister used to call me this, and it really hurt me back then. Those triggers now is like a gift for me. It allows me to point out the parts of me that needed healing, point out the part of me that I feel lack of. And now it allows me to identify what is it that I actually want. It really allow me to grow myself and also get to know myself in a deeper level. And also, instead of seeing conflict as a battle to be won, approach it as an opportunity to understand and create something together. So, this mindset of turning challenges into moments of connection, I love that. Because again, if you're being triggered about something, instead of reacting and fighting about it, you can just signpost that, like, hey, this thing that you said triggers me and I want to understand it more. And it would be so nice for the partner as well to be able to hold, again, emotional intimacy, being able to hold that space to allow you to express what is it that you're feeling? How does it make you feel? What's going on there? It just requires pausing, lengthening that pause. Instead of reacting right away, try to step back, breathe in, and actually just notice what's going on inside you instead of just, fighting back and making it chaos. try to pause and pay attention. How can you understand the situation better, and how can you communicate what's going on with your partner better? This is a very good method that Eli and I likes to use as well, aside from the diet exercise that I mentioned earlier. This is the same setup. Again, in a diet exercise, you're not supposed to respond to your partner, and definitely you're not supposed to react to what they're saying. What they're saying is theirs. You don't have to carry it with you, you don't have to be defensive. So just hold a safe space for each other to express what they feel.